All right, so let's talk about what we want to do when we need help, we want to find more information, or we want to learn a little bit more about Node.js. There are a few key resources that I think you'll find particularly valuable. So let's go through and take a look at those now. The first, of course, is the Node.js org website. If you click here on the left under Docs, you come to this page, which has a list of all of the sort of built-in modules and functionality and extremely complete documentation on Node.js. The only downside is sometimes it's a little terse and it's not super obvious how you're supposed to use things, but for almost anything you want, all the information is here. You just might need a little bit of help interpreting it. So what I'd like to show you here in the documentation is I mentioned in the past there were some possible changes or breaks between the different versions of Node. So one of the things you can do is look at those built-in modules, and when you click in or sort of dig into that, you'll see here one of the first things they have is a stability guideline for that module and stuff. And there are 5 levels for this. Like, it can be locked, it can be stable, it can be unstable and everything. So look at that and use this number as a guideline or an idea of what exactly you're gonna what sort of changes and just how much randomization or trouble you should expect with this particular module moving forward. So you'll see here that the HTTP one is generally considered quite stable. The streams, for example, just underwent a major change, so they were recently bumped back to unstable and everything. So definitely look at that and use that as sort of a way to help you plan how you're going to structure your code to handle sort of potential changes in future versions of Node. There is a Node.js Google group which can be used as a mailing list or sort of as an internet forum. It's extremely useful. A lot of sort of very, very active Node.js community people post and work with this community. So definitely you should come here and avail yourself of this resource. And then one of my favorite, of course, is stackoverflow.com. If you look at all the questions tagged Node.js, there's a ton of stuff here. They're extremely helpful. You'll get great answers to most of your questions. So that's another one you'll see a lot. I'm pretty active here, and I try to answer as many questions as I can when I have time. And then finally, if you want to sort of follow what's going on with releases, or you want to see alerts of big breaking changes coming down the pipe or major new features being released and stuff, if you have a Twitter account, go to Node.js there and follow them, and you'll see a lot of great announcements of what's going on, new releases, new conferences coming up. Unfortunately, they're not yet on app.net, but hopefully that'll change soon. But in the meantime, these 4 resources are definitely going to be your sort of primary 4 places to go check stuff out, along with just sort of regular internet searches. So that should definitely be enough to get you going and get you the help you need.